started. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Running toward the tape. And he takes it all the way.
Been a problem all fucking year, bro. Nobody to stop the fucking run.
And these offensive coordinators tell you
Two fucking runs, bro.
They want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback will audible. Snap from the gun on third down. He finds his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Got a man that made that block for me,
that
man.
play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Baby.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Showing the arm strength to the left. Got it! And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route.
Good ball,
especially
boy.
against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change.
Come on, y'all, wake the fuck up.
Great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
Oh, my God.
That left side. They make the stop after the catch and still
Come on, money. Get that.
First down. They have
Come on,
relished
man.
this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Paula.
Guys, just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
The RPO
Tackle better.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
We good, we good, we good, we
That's just a great
good, we
individual effort by the
good.
wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
I know how I'm going to get that next time, too. I think I know.
And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
This nigga's so slow. Oh, my God.
Sick, nasty move, and he's loose. Racing to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more on.
This nigga ready to be a fucking headache, dog.
The extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play.
Can't tackle this nigga,
75-yard
man.
drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback.
Should have took
That
touchback.
gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play.
Afterburners coming. The 20.
We run that pill too, goddammit. Come on now. Come on, man.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Not going to give him a chance to make a
I don't want to do this, but no. Play a bit. And then go behind it right here.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure.
Oh my God,
Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got.
Can anyone
bro
catch him? Past the 20. He's at the 10, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country. In the
oh my God.
They've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters.
Niggas can't.
They don't need 10 plays to go down.
Stop this nigga, bro. Can't nobody get a hand on him.
Playmakers, they're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Clock ran down quick as a bitch.
Roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth.
He's off to the races. The 40. He's at the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden,
I kept that.
His speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
For right now.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw here on second down. Makes his connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that.
Now we go to that.
The defense is backed up against the wall.
Fuck. He no ball though. He might be looking for this. He ain't seen it yet though. Let's see what we got. Get to oh down. Hold on. Where is that? Come on, dog. No.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Gun spread, gun spread. Get this shit right now, man. Can't burn these bitches in the second half, my boy. Tried to get there, my friend.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many
You got us down there, Rambo. It's only right you punch us in. Come on, defense. What's up, man? This nigga ain't broke a sweat on offense yet, man.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway.
You got to cough that up.
That's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
Five wide, my friend.
Man, making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very
What'd
quick
it do, Kyle?
decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Wide slot right. That's that shit he ran last time.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Every week, bro.
Running back goes in motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
We got to make that tackle, baby. You right there. That little bit so shifty and quick, though, man. Thank y'all for being on it, though. We definitely tried it.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make
good play, Ferris. Come on, man.
Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
That receiver found
this ain't my pass coverage.
And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
That's
the
a nigga.
Nittany
Shit.
Lions look to keep this drive humming. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge.
You ain't supposed to get 3 right there, man. That got to be a tackle for a loss, y'all. Come on,
What you try
man.
to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground. Short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. He's topped 150 yards on the ground. 18 Nittany Lion backs have gone for 2K. They've had some great names in history. Franco Harris, Lydell Mitchell, John Cappelletti, Saquon. Maybe this guy's going to be remembered among those legends.
Man, that's crazy.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Quick touch pass to the receiver. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first
Can't
down.
play perfect all game, can he? He got to make a mistake.
Nice, easy breezy.
Good tackle, Bohannon. Come on, man. I know he's tired, bro. Look at him. Motherfucker been running like Forrest Gump all game. Got to be tired. I'm gonna blunt that, man. What's your gut, man?
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's
a goodie. You got to stay to the outside. Why is you get...
Pick up and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense. Because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. He's going to get a property tax bill in the end zone because this guy is spending a lot of time there. He might start taking aim at some of those Nittany Lion touchdown records.
Yeah, and those are some records. I mean, you start talking about Larry Johnson, Saquon Barkley, and all the Kajana Carter going back. I mean, so many great running backs at Penn State. To be on that list, to be talked about in that vein, I think you're having yourself a day.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Quick release by the QB.
Damn,
Pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down coming up. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout.
Hold on to it, bro.
Incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Feeling some heat. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
I know I should have went for it. I can't kick field goals. I don't even know why I be trying, bro.
Miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Penn State 28, Ohio State 21.
You on your phone, Trail? I had to play for that shit.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one.
I say you on your phone.
Line gets set. First down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him.
Well, we can't give enough points right here, man.
I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Flushed out of the pocket.
No fucking way.
Take off. Turns it on in midfield.
I got it. Come on, man.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB.
Simple shit, dog.
If I sit back,
something ain't right with this formation. I don't know what it is.
So hard to defend this guy.
And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
I know what it is. Can't fix it now.
Just a few seconds
good, though. He ain't
remaining here
gonna
as they
foul
try to
line
put
no
something
more.
up before halftime.
Right now, James.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Looking for
Yes,
a deep
sir.
man.
Catch the ball, Anderson.
We dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Here comes this whole crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking to pass.
Get his ass.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's
Try to do that double pass.
The offense will quickly
Get him.
use a timeout. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He'll call for the fair catch here. That's going to wrap up.
Boy.
Join Kevin with a halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
Damn, what the fuck I just put?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think
your
this is
speed
an offense
was
that's
set,
proven
baby.
they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
No,
Put some heat on that.
there's no way you do this every time, dog.
All week, third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down.
You threw a perfect strike earlier in the game. Best ball you done thrown your whole career.
Around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. He's got great speed. He did a great
Come on, we need another stop. We need another stop. Come on. We need another stop.
Set up the offense with good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working early.
I called pass and everything. I knew it was coming, bro.
And once he found some
It ain't changed, bro.
time to make a house call. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game.
You know it,
but
bro.
you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum
Got his cushion now.
Rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from
Lord
over.
have
And this is
mercy,
where my
man.
leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these.
Come on, y'all. Keep balling, fellas. Keep balling. We all right.
You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You ain't getting
Don't
by
even
all
let
these
that
guys right up the
get
middle.
you off your
Unless
games,
your
fellas.
offensive
Come on.
line and
They're
your
locked
tight
in.
ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got it on.
He looks that one in nicely. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to the
that's a bad one. He didn't get it.
He had to get
First
rid
bad
of it
reader
before he
today. No
wanted
more
to.
of them
The
money.
defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Can't step up. I wonder if the other one
Ball still
supposed to
spotted
put him
at
on
the
the dig
34.
anyway,
It's
man.
2nd and 10.
What you supposed to do on these balls?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Fires complete to the right. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run.
Oh!
Fights his way for
Come on, Rambo.
Stop short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it.
And he drops it. Them motherfuckers is on their way. Damn, money.
On 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I gotta look at the tight end, bro. Tight end wide open over there.
Big on 4th down when
That's
it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion.
Yeah.
Brought down at the 23. It's a
3-1 would do me no good right now, I don't think.
Get them way out of their own end.
Not with the way he running the ball.
150 yards on the ground, and Penn State has had so many great backs. This guy fits right in.
Fits right in. Just big, physical guys that give him the ball.
What's the call, bro? Because he came and stopped beside.
Plays, and they build their team around.
I was standing right there already, bro.
The officials over the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, and it was 5 yards.
Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody.
You better keep the ball on the ground.
Nice job by the defense
That was
there.
the best
Taking
bet
all
there.
throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion.
Look at that convoy he had right there, boy.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He is torching the defense, and Nittany Lions imposing their will with the
What we
running
supposed to
game
do?
in big days, a la Larry Johnson or Kijana Carter.
And what does that do? That puts you on the stage, the big stage, to win the big awards, the big trophies at the end of the year, to be called one of the best backs in all of college football. That's what he's chasing.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Yeah, boys fighting, man. That's all I can ask.
About to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
That's the mistake. Catch the pig, Anderson.
Play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the.
You got goal house call, or you? Come on, man. You my Virginia boy, man. I can leave you over there on that island for a reason.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, man. Nah, he from Norfolk, I think.
The give on the inside. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
No, I don't think so. No, he might be from Virginia Beach, actually. All right.
First down to start the drive after the break. They're going to ride this running back. Fakes his man out. And he's able to shed one tackle. It's a pretty good pickup.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And his throw is incomplete. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game.
What?
And he's
I mean, I ain't gonna say he won't gonna get the first, but make him earn it though.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Fakes his man out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Got some room, entered to the goal line.
Oh, he fumbled.
And they put it on the deck, but it
Out of
gets
bounds,
out of
though,
bounds to avoid
man.
the turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
We can't stop motherfucking Christian McCaffrey.
And it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The offense lining up for a first down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on first down. He turns that loose.
Oh my God. I had so much air up under it.
Bringing it back. A really good
My bad, Dow. I ain't gonna fuck up
puts them in business at the 29.
your numbers this year because of mine.
Defensive lineman late in the game, man. When you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the route is on. The mantra is always finished.
Playoffs slipping away.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 50.
Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Good tackle.
A good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart the offense a little bit.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
Rolled up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to back into this one.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block a run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
That's the only thing they give me about that shit, bro. That
And the
drive, bro.
Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
No, y'all gonna call holding on? Man, I thought he.
Not be enforced. The defensive line just stands on the result of the play. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll leave it with him. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.